Hey guys, Jabber Gaming Jaws here, coming to you again with another pickups video. I did quarantine pickups video number 1 already. If you missed that one, I basically covered more recent systems like the PS3 and the Wii U that I've been collecting for pretty heavily lately. If you'd like to see that video, you can go ahead, but in this video I'm going to be focusing on older systems that I've been collecting for, particularly the NES. There's a few Genesis things, PlayStation 1, but for the most part, this is 90% NES. So we'll be starting out with that today. Now, I explained in my first video, I'm not at home currently. I'm actually staying with family in Michigan, and that's why I'm not having my game room behind me, which I miss desperately. But the great thing is that I've been able to do a lot of game hunting. I've been hitting pawn shops, game stores, garage sales, anything that I basically can. So it's been nice lately. Without further ado, we'll jump into some of this. Now, none of these are in any particular order, and I won't try to spend too much time on each one unless there's something very particular to point out. So here we go. Now, some are common. Most of these are common. I'm just really trying to bulk up my NES collection. I've been desperately wanting to just get that kind of amassed a lot more. And lately, I've just been finding a lot of really good stuff. So, all right, here we go. We've got Where's Waldo for the NES. Number 1 pickup here. Going down the line, we've got Target Renegade. This was cool. So I actually already have Super Mario Bros. 3. Everybody should have that, but this was actually the variant where the Bros is to the left instead of to the right. I thought that was kind of interesting. I saw it at the store and I was like, screw it. I don't usually go for variants, but for something like Super Mario Bros. 3, I think I could make an exception. This is probably one of the games I'm the most excited for with my NES pickups, and that is Felix the Cat. I've heard so many good things about this game. It's a little bit uncommon, a little bit on the more expensive side, but from everything that I've heard, it's pretty much worth it. So really looking forward to playing that. All right, here we have Robo Warrior. Top Gun Second Mission. Unfortunately, I already have this game, and I thought this was the first Top Gun, so I rebought it on accident. I need the first one. For some reason, I run into the second one all the time, and the first one I don't see as often, which is kind of weird. Astyanax, I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. Here we have Rad Racer, which was really great to find. Excitebike is like a classic that I've never played, so I'm really looking forward to that. Shadowgate, this game looks so interesting to me. You should look up gameplay if you don't know what it is. I'm excited to play this. Bubble Bobble is kind of a classic, one that people really seem to enjoy a lot, so looking forward to that. I picked up Family Feud. Circus Caper. This this label art kind of surprised me. It just looks very interesting. I'd never seen it before until I just randomly came across it at the store. So that was cool. We got Super Jeopardy. We got Super Glove Ball. We got Heavy Shreddin'. We got Mickey Mousecapade. I'm excited about that because it's a Capcom game, and usually the Capcom games on the NES were pretty good. We got Jordan vs. Bird, one-on-one. We got Tiny Toons Adventures 2, if you can see that. All right, move into the next pile. We have MC Kids. This is like a McDonald's game. I never knew about it. We've got my my brother's cat sticking his nose in the video too. Yeah, I've never played this, but anything with McDonald's in the 90s, like, can you get more nostalgic in childhood than that? It's just amazing. McDonald's has become quite a shell of their old selves. It's really something else. All right, we got Base Wars. That looks interesting. Fisher-Price, I can remember. We have Funhouse. Hook. This is actually a slightly uncommon game. I was glad to find that. Monster Party. I've heard really good things about this. John Riggs talked about in one of his videos how much he enjoyed this game, and so that really caught my attention when I saw it. I'm excited to try that one. It looks really cool. We got Pinbot. Prisoner of War, RBI Baseball, Fast Break, Hubert. I'm going to bring some of these over here. We've got Double Dragon. Excited about that. I've never played that. I'm just so excited to have my NES and be able to just kind of start going through these games. Now this I picked up because I do have Duck Hunt, but I didn't have just Duck Hunt. So I've always had the Mario and Duck Hunt, you know, combo cart, and so I didn't even know that this existed. So I did buy that just for the collection. Burger Time, another classic. Man, I just missed out on so much with the NES. I'm excited. This system is just so untapped for me. This game is notorious for how difficult it is, and that is Ghosts and Goblins. If you guys have seen the Angry Video Game video on that, it's pretty comical. It looks really difficult. I'm guessing that would be painstaking to try to win, try to beat. Kickle Cubicle. I think this is a really good puzzle game. I've seen Jay from the Game Chasers stream it a few times, and that looked like a lot of fun. So let's see. We got Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout. I love Bugs Bunny. Marble Madness. Roger Clemens MVP Baseball. We got Bases Loaded second season. We got Tecmo Bowl, Blades of Steel, Ultima Quest of the Avatar. I've actually heard that this is a really good RPG, which I'm excited about because I love old school JRPGs, like big time. Casino Kid, Big Bird's Hide and Seek, Racket Attack, Ice Hockey, Pro Wrestling, George Foreman's KO. We got a little bit of label damage, but this is an uncommon game, and it was so inexpensive that I was like, I might as well grab it. If I ever find one with a better label, then I'll go for it, but till then, I at least have a copy of the game. Rambo. I think this is a shitty game, but man, doesn't that box art just like make you want to play it so bad? Good old Sylvester Stallone in his prime, man. I'm excited about this one. Apparently this is a really good platformer. Adventure Island. There's Adventure Island 2 and 3 also on the NES, which I don't have yet, but I will eventually. Gotcha, the sport. I don't know anything about that, but it looks like I don't know, it looks interesting. It looks like a hunting game show or something. The Karate Kid. Adventures in the Magic Kingdom, another Capcom game. I don't know if that's a good one, but most things by Capcom were, so that's promising to me. We got Super C, glad to have that one. Double Dragon 2, another beat 'em up that I'm excited to have. 720. Kung Fu Heroes. This is listed as uncommon in the Pat's Ultimate Guide to the NES, so I was glad to grab that because it's not expensive, but somewhat a little bit uncommon at least. Tiger Heli. We got The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Final Fantasy. I finally own the original Final Fantasy. I've been the biggest Final Fantasy fan since I was 11 years old, and finally I own the original, and I will be able to play the first Final Fantasy. Can't wait. I'm excited for that one, really, seriously. It's like gamer cred. I need to do it. Russian Attack. Wheel of Fortune. This is the Vanna White edition. There's like a whole bunch of different Wheel of Fortunes on NES, so you gotta check out what you're getting. Mock Rider. California Games. Wolverine. This is a little uncommon. And then Yoshi. Now, as you can see, I've been hitting NES hardcore, and it's been really fun. Thankfully, NES hasn't really been affected too much by all these crazy COVID prices. That's been a whole lot more on like slightly more modern systems like N64, GameCube. Kind of the newer systems seem to be getting more affected. So those are the NES games. If that's all you cared about, then you can zone out. So on the PlayStation, I was really glad because I was able to pick up Fear Effect 2, and I have the first one at home, but I also was able to grab the strategy guides. And man, I just love the strategy guides from this era of gaming. It helps so much. It can just be so nice, like, to just have the book there. It just is how it felt to me at the time when I was playing those games back in the mid to late 90s on my original PlayStation. I picked up Duke Nukem 0 Hour for N64. Slightly uncommon game, not very valuable. I grabbed it for a good deal. Let's see. This was awesome to me. I got Vector Man for $4.99 on the Genesis. I was like, complete in box. I thought that was a pretty good deal. Like, I had the cartridge, and I think I might have spent more on just the cartridge, the loose copy that I bought. So that was cool. This game I picked up, it was complete in box, and Kombat cars just sounded really cool, and I need to buff out my Genesis collection also. Batman Forever, $4.99 in the box. Can't beat that. Box Genesis games, man. How nice is that? Not that expensive, and you get them in the box. Zelda Majora's Mask. I actually had to buy this as a replacement. I lent my copy to somebody and never got it back. That was kind of sad. Sled Storm on the original PlayStation. I've never owned this game. I played it all the time on a demo disc. I could only choose like from like 2 different people, and I think there was only 1 track, and I played it over and over and over. I've always wanted to own the game. Finally, finally now I do. And I also bought a classic, the original Tekken on PlayStation 1. So guys, that is my quarantine pickups video number 2. Again, if you missed my first one, you might want to go back and see that. It's been a while since I posted anything. That's why I've had so much. This is like the last few months of collecting, and yeah, it was fun to finally get this all into some videos. I hope that you guys enjoyed this a lot. Comment, like, subscribe if you enjoy my channel. Let me know what you guys are up to. If you know anything more about any of these games, if there's something that I passed over quickly and you know that it's a really good game, please let me know, because I would like to have that information. I can kind of like boost it up in my level of wanting to get to it sooner than later. Alright guys, hope you're having a good one. Jebber Gaming Jaws out.